Ryan Lenet, how are you, Beth?
Ryan. Mindy Silverman, thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Welcome back to Around the Table. I'm your host, Beth Goldsmith. As we all know, being a teen is never easy, and it seems that being a Jewish teen today brings additional challenges. Join me as we talk to three parents, Mindy Silverman, Amy Uddeme, and Ryan Lenet, about some of the most pressing issues currently facing their teenage children. So let's really talk about the heart of how we get into this. Let's talk about Israel. Have your children had an Israel experience, and do you think that that's important?
My ninth grader, who also graduated from a Jewish day school, was able to go a year ago on his 8th grade trip. And I am still seeing the benefits of that experience in how he's looking at what's happening now, because he was there and because he felt, he probably didn't realize it at the time how connected he was, but now post October 7th, I'm seeing it in how he processes information and how he talks about Zionism.
So my older son did not get to go on his 8th grade trip because of COVID, but he and a group of friends who continued on with the Hebrew high school program did get the opportunity to go winter break of their sophomore year of high school. I think that any connection that you can build, not just with your religion, but with that country is hopefully a foundation that will last you a lifetime. They were in the places where these things are happening. You know, their sister city in Ashkelon, those kids couldn't go to school for months at a time. They have a real, they saw it, they were there, they get it in a way that, most people don't. And I was actually talking to the head of the day school where they go in terms of volunteer opportunities to go to Israel and how important it is he wants to engage with people outside of our community, non-Jews, that need to see it on their own.
It's such a good point. I work in an environment that is mostly non-Jewish. My immediate team, and also for a large corporation, is not Jewish. And I feel so strongly that experience would be so life-changing for them. And they are so interested, and so this is also glass half full. They have been so supportive and such strong kind of allies throughout this. Some of them just did not grow up knowing very many Jewish people. And I agree, what an opportunity to continue to educate people beyond our community, and no better way than to experience Israel.
I was there last year, by the way, with my family in March of 23, prior to October 7th. And then my older son was in Diller and went for the month of July, and game changing. Everything changed from those two experiences. And one of the things, I'll piggyback on what you were saying, that I work in an environment where I'm a minority at best, and I spent a lot of time afterward. Anyone who would listen, or anyone that I can tell and explain, and I was surprised as many non-Jews did not realize as strong of a connection that we all have to Israel. Even if you didn't have a family member, the degrees of separation and what it passionately means to us was an eye-opener to so many people.
So much of it comes down to education.
We hope you will join us for the Associated's next edition of Around the Table as we continue to explore what our community thinks about today's issue.